Welcome to Busy Little Bee, where opinions sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Let the mayhem swing, let the vibes stay sweet. Let the mayhem sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Then subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the buzz.
Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Rosie went live yesterday and she decided to do her makeup and ended up looking like Mimi from the Drew Carey show, in my opinion. She said her boyfriend was busy with finals, so of course she needed a captive audience, right? She's gotta always have attention. So let's go ahead and see what Rosie was up to.
It's been a rough few days for me. If you follow me on Instagram, you might be somewhat aware, because I have been in a pretty significant pain flare. Um, today was a bit better, but there's been a lot of stress happening in my life.
Hasn't she said before that stress makes her pain worse? I'm pretty sure I remember her saying that. But also, I've noticed that in the last few days, and really since she met Remy, she's been complaining more and more and more about her pain. Now, could it be that she's gaining more weight and adding to the problem? Of course, because in my opinion, she has been gaining quite a bit. But also, she doesn't move. But I think that she just started complaining about this stuff since she's been with Remy, because honestly, she is looking for someone to take care of her. And I think that her end goal is to move in with him, get married to him, and get on his insurance. That's just my theory, speculation, conspiracy, whatever. But it really seems like it because as soon as he comes into her chat lately, she's talking about her pain.
I'm very excited for my boyfriend. He's kind of like wrapped up for this semester now, so he kicked ass, took some names, and I'm very proud of him. So I'm very, very grateful for him. He's been such a amazing support and lifeline for me while I've been going through some stuff. I really wanna have some of this hash brown casserole. I'm starving because I part of the stress for today is like I haven't eaten, and it's 4:30.
No matter how much she denies it, I think she's trying to be like Amber Lynn by saying this because she says it all the time, just like Amber did.
But this is my mom's hash brown casserole. Some days it just feels like one thing after another is just like railroading you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, guys, Rosie, who lives with her parents, who has everything paid for her, who doesn't have a job, she's just getting railroaded by life. She's got it so rough.
But oh, can you hand me the water and ketchup, Levi? Thank you.
What's flavor free?
So my mom made food, and I was like, I could just go live because my boyfriend's out doing something right now. There's nothing stopping me except my own willpower.
So, since her mom made food and her boyfriend's busy, she wanted to go live. Tell me she doesn't do feeder content.
Yeah, I love his car. When I tell you guys, on an average day, I drink like a minimum of 3 of these, but on some days I can drink up to 6. Like, I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I think those water enhancers with those artificial sweeteners probably aren't good for you.
I I don't function right without my water, let me tell you. I don't know how some people do it. You don't care for flavored water? Yeah. I mean, I'm not preaching about drinking water. I'm just sharing that I think it's a good thing to do. God, you guys, I miss being with him so much. It's like, oh my God, I can't even talk about it.
She got so used to being with him all those 2 weeks, and they've been together for months and months. I think this is just another attempt to move in with him, honestly. I really do, no matter what she says.
Hi, honey. Good to see you. We're just talking about you. So, here's the question. Am I going to play with makeup or do my nails? Because I can't do both. I don't know if I'm in the mood to deal with having nails because my pain's been a lot, and having nails can just make my life a little more annoying. Alright, sorry guys. That took forever. Alright. Hi. I did, I'm sorry. Oh, hi.
She claims later in this stream that she's made progress in the last 3 weeks, but judging by her breathing there's been no progress made at all.
What was hurtful? What? You didn't do anything to me. Anyway. I find if you store makeup decent, it will stay. Using unclean applicators is usually what breaks me out, yeah.
Mind you, Rosie has been using her hands as applicators this whole time. They're trying to say her hands are dirty and she's not getting it. Also, she started talking to one of the girls in the chat and they were warning her about expiration dates on makeup and she goes, "Well, if you can afford to worry about expiration dates, good for you." And it was, kind of rude. But also, we will see later how many palettes she has, and we will know that Rosie does not skimp when it comes to spending money on makeup.
I'm not fighting with you on this. I was just making a comment. I'm sorry if it offended you. That wasn't my intention. I'm not getting into this. Back and forth. I'm not doing it. I wasn't assuming anything about you. I was speaking in a generality, and I just don't have the energy for this. Oh, Remy's good. He popped in earlier. We do have AC on, but I live in Florida, and it's hot as balls out here. And I deal with like certain issues where like if I run even slightly warm, makes my pain worse, makes the inflammation worse, makes my sensory issues worse. I just have to stay like cool. So today my pain is better than it's been. I've had a really stressful day. So my pain is very present.
That seems like a very contradictory statement to me.
So I'm okay. I'm just realizing I have a lot less energy than I thought. I'm gonna be candid for a second. I'm just in a phase right now where I'm really struggling with like grief, with like the reality of my chronic fatigue and chronic pain and whatever autoimmune issue I have going on that I don't have answers for because I lost my insurance and I live in a state where I'm really struggling to qualify to get any kind of help. And I'm just grieving. I like it's an off and on thing, and it's something I've seen people in the like the chronic illness communities talking about more, and it's helping me understand and process it. But I am just dealing with a lot of like anger and frustration and sadness, and I'm doing the best that I can with the resources that I have, and I'm just struggling. I'm in a phase right now where I'm struggling to like not talk about it all the time, which I think is something like with you guys watching me, I can understand why that might get annoying or redundant. But I'm in a phase right now where these nerve pain episodes are happening more frequently for longer periods of time, and it consumes my life, and it's different. It's a different kind of pain, and it's just hard.
Here's the thing. Before Rosie's recent, chronic fatigue and stuff, what did she really do? She did the same shit. She wasn't out there being active. She wasn't out there working a job or two. She has literally been sitting in her kitchen for 3 years straight. This seems like a self imposed problem. Coming up, people say, hey, your diabetes may be contributing to all this and your weight, and she gets really upset.
My diabetes is currently medicated, guys. Can we stop talking about that? I'm doing everything I can. Good God. God. I've talked about that multiple times already. What I'm dealing with isn't related to my fucking diabetes.
I don't think managing your diabetes well is putting sugar in every damn thing, including macaroni and cheese.
I don't talk about my diabetes anymore because people are fucking evil. So. And I just wish I knew what was wrong. I was in the process of figuring that out when I lost my insurance.
You lost your insurance because you couldn't keep a job. That's on you.
The bottom line is I am making progress, and that's part of the problem is I am doing better than I was a few weeks ago, but I'm still struggling even with the progress I've made. Panther, I don't know what else to say other than I'm not being rude to you. I'm not being rude to anyone. I'm being myself, and I'm being direct, and I'm being blunt. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as rude. I'm not intending to. This is where I'm at today.
So because she's in pain and she chose to go live, she's going to be rude as fuck and you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, and Medicaid. Thank you. I'm like still dumbfounded about how Medicaid is so inaccessible in Florida. Yeah, yeah. I'm me too. This is so pretty on its own. Do I even wanna wear full face of makeup right now? I really don't, actually. That's so generous of you. Looking good. Thank you.
Someone said it on X last night and they were so right. Her viewers are her biggest trolls.
Hi, how's it going? Oh. Okay. Actually, fuck this. Yeah, actually, fuck this. And now my eyelashes are all glued. Cool. I'm stressed. I was like, this is giving like a little too much Mimi. I need to tone down the blush, guys. Like, I'm just doing the best I can with what I have right now. Things are gonna get easier, and I know that, but just
While she's talking about how rough it is for her, watch all the palettes she pulls out. It's crazy. I don't know anyone who has this much makeup.
Jean might freak out though. Have fun. Oh no! Everything's fine. I do get accused a lot of being rude. And I feel like a lot of the time it's unwarranted. Not always. I'm sure sometimes I can actually be rude and not mean to. But I get accused of being rude when I'm just like not speaking in certain affects.
That's not true. You have a certain look on your face when you get pissed off. And when anyone disagrees with you in chat or says anything contrary to what you're saying, you get highly pissed off. When anyone brings up your weight, your diabetes, anything relevant to your health that you could affect, you get pissed off. You react. You are in pain or tired or whatever your excuse is today, and you take it out on the people in your chat. No one's going to want to stick around for that. That's why you can't keep mods or friends. All right, guys, that's all we got for today. I will see you soon with the new video. Thanks for watching.